so your friends cut off all your limbs. Not a bad guess, to be honest. But no, that's not what happened. But I also knew it wasn't sleep paralysis either because of two things. Number one, I could feel and move my limbs, which has never happened during a sleep paralysis dream. And two, I would always have super vivid dreams when I was experiencing sleep paralysis. But in this scenario, none of that was happening. Matter of fact, it felt super peaceful. But then my mind started to wake up a little more and question what was going on. I was now awake enough to be like, wait, why am I in pitch blackness and why can I not hear anything? Because as I was waking up, I remembered everything that happened before I went to sleep. And I knew for a fact that I did not fall asleep in a black hole. I was in the living room. So I moved my head around a little bit trying to figure out exactly where I was at. I looked to my left, didn't see anything. Looked to my right, didn't see anything once again. Just complete and utter darkness. So now I started to panic because I don't know why, but the first thing my brain went to in this situation was a video that I remembered watching. And it was this girl saying that her worst fear is to be stuck in a world where there is just nothing. Like you're still fully conscious, but there's nothing around you and you're stuck there forever. I don't know why, but this was like the first thing I thought about when I started to wake up, and my heart started pounding because this is terrifying. But then finally, I was awake enough to try standing up. But the moment I tried to, I realized the ground under me was not stable. The bed I was on started shaking really hard and I couldn't find my balance to stand up. So I put my hand down to see what surface the mattress was on, and that was when I felt something wet. My homies peed on me while I was sleeping. No, I'm just kidding. That's not why the ground was wet. I actually don't know why I said that. Although I really didn't want to touch this mystery liquid on the ground again, I knew I probably should to figure out where I'm at. So I did, and that was when I realized it was water. But it wasn't just water on the ground, no, because when I touched it, I figured out that I was lying on a mattress floating on a body of water. Now I was starting to put some of the pieces together, and I figured out that I was on a mattress on the lake outside of my friend's cabin. And I couldn't see anything because, like I said, the cabin was in the middle of nowhere, so there were no city lights or anything around it to make noise. So I just figured this was my friends playing a prank on me and punishing me for falling asleep first. So I scream out, "Hey, someone bring me back to shore!" But no response. So I'm thinking, that's odd. Maybe they just couldn't hear me. So I scream again, but still, no answer. So I just resorted to paddling back on my mattress to